A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
And a welcome to Citi Field, New York's National League ballpark in Flushing, Queens. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. Seth Lugo will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer up the middle. Swanson scoops it up. Throw to first is in time for the first out. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, this lineup's got to go about it a little bit differently, Matty. They're not going to drive the ball out of the ballpark. They're in the bottom third in slugging percentage in the league, but they can string some hits together, manufacture some runs, create some problems on the base pass, being aggressive, and try and attack you that way. Be on the lookout for that.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
First pitch on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Curtis Granderson. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Granderson.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home is a curveball taken low for a ball.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Popped him up. Freeman in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
In there, no balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 1-0. The pitcher, Nolan Ryan, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first down.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1, here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. He's set. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll be back in standing up. And he lays off for ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, Usually, hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Lugo.
Stepping in now, Seth Lugo, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0 home is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. We'll see Matt Kemp start things out when we return. 3 innings complete. It's the Braves 2 and the Mets. Digging in to try it again, Jose Reyes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. All right, now so time for the Braves Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are having big-time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
David Wright.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Wright carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And a good 0-2 pitch there, but Wright able to lay off to make it a ball and 2 strikes.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1, here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Ready on 1 and 2. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Striding in once again, Nolan Ryan. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Granderson is right there, one down. The relay. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Now the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Granderson waits on the 1-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Next for the Mets, Lucas Duda looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Lifted the other way to left center. Plouffe is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the fifth. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Conforto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Tap down the line. Backhanded. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, listen, Dero, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single, and hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
From the stretch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
No strike.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Mets strand 1. They trail things here 2-0. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Neil Walker will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Walker.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. The numbers on the year: 272, 14 homers, and 48 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself with 2 strikes, absolutely battling for your life right now.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Into the box, Jose Reyes.
Second baseman.
He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. Ready for another shot now, Nolan Ryan. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good 4-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th. And with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see there, he's sitting in 2nd place in the National League in that department. So with 1 away now, a chance for the left fielder to bat with the bases empty. Here's Yoenis Cespedes.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Softly on a line to 3rd. On to Freeman at 1st, and there are 2 away now. Next up for New York, Curtis Granderson. No hits to this point. And the pitch. Low for ball 1.
Too low.
Popped him up. Clute has a play. And that's the 3rd out. Ready once again, Lucas Duda, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Pitch on the way. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Conforto. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike one. So far this season, Conforto is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Kemp has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind. No balls and 2 strikes. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Mets go down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Back in Queens at Citi Field as we get set for the top of the 9th inning in this one. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Nolan Ryan. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. First pitch of the at-bat. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And Granderson will get this one in off the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Digging in once again, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Juan Lagares will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
That's a strike.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Lagares makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Fooled him there, and a little pop-up to the right side. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Reyes. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit kept him from baseball history?
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. Atlanta took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Nolan Ryan earns his 8th victory of the season as he tosses a complete game 1-hitter. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta